Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be explaining about dogs in Islam, how they were treated by Prophet Muhammad and his followers, the very weird rules for dogs in Islam, as well as its impact on Muslims today. Without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Growing up in Malaysia, I see that Malay Muslims always viewed dogs as a non-ideal pet. We most of the time prefer to get cats as pets. This is because Malay Muslims consider dogs as impure. It is common for them to avoid dogs as much as possible. I live in a Muslim area, and I would rarely or almost never see dogs. When I go to non-Muslim areas, where there are a majority of Chinese people, I would often see people walking their dogs outside. Why is that? Well, in Islam you can technically own a dog, but in Sahih al-Bukhari 5:480, Muslims can only own a dog if it's for watching their home or hunting. If they were to own a dog not for these purposes, then their good deeds will decrease daily by Allah. This is a ridiculous thing, because many people would love to own dogs, because they love them and want to take care of them, not entirely for the purpose of watching their homes, but because of love and companionship. Now let's talk about how Prophet Muhammad treated dogs. In Sahih al-Bukhari 466, a man fed a dog suffering from thirst some water, and there is a reward for serving animals, which is a good thing. However, even though this one good doing existed, there were many cruel things the Prophet did to dogs. For example, Jibril, an angel, promised to come to Muhammad's house, but he did not come. This is because angels don't enter a house where there is a dog or a picture. Then the next day, he commanded that dogs be killed. In Sahih Muslim 1572, it shows us that the killings of the dogs got so bad that the Prophet who commanded it told his followers to stop it and kill the black dogs instead, because they are the devil. The Prophet, in fact, called black dogs the devil very often. He wanted his followers to kill them, not because they were violent or had rabies, but because they're the devil. Do you see how stupid this is? In Islam, a Muslim's prayer would be cut off by the passing of a woman, a donkey for some reason, and of course, a black dog, of course, called the devil again. There are many other ways a prayer would be cut off, but a black dog, the devil, is a very weird reason. In conclusion, Muhammad treated dogs in a very cruel way, and would often call black dogs the devil. For some weird reason, do Muslims follow these ridiculous things nowadays? As Muslims view Muhammad as the perfect role model of all time, there is no doubt they believe and do everything their prophet did in his whole life to this day. There are many examples of Muslims following Muhammad's footsteps today, because we're taught that imitating him can help us go to heaven and not go to hell. This is a picture from, you guessed it, London. This is a warning from a Muslim telling people to not walk their dogs here. Like the Prophet who didn't like dogs, they don't like dogs too. And this is apparently now an Islamic area. I wonder why. This clearly shows us how far the UK has fallen, and how Islam is incompatible with the West, along with other civilized non-Western countries, like South Korea and Japan. The next example is this news article that shows that millions of dogs will be killed in Morocco, a Muslim country in North Africa, all done for the 2030 World Cup, because Morocco is one of the countries hosting it, all because of making cities more presentable for visitors. Are they not following Muhammad's example, the perfect role model of all time? Muslim countries should not be allowed to host global events, because they are crazy enough to do these things by following their perfect prophet. Here is another example of it. This is a Twitter post showing us that Muslims will kill dogs for money. How barbaric do you have to be to commit violence like this? Even the children are willing to do it. The things that these poor dogs go through. Unfortunately, they couldn't be saved. Here is a picture of what appears to be Muslims putting the Israel flag on a dog. And who knows whatever happened to it. These sick people treat animals like this. And almost no one talks about it. So you see, whatever Muhammad did in the past, Muslims will copy, in no matter how extreme it is. Bringing in these people in civilized countries can put dogs in danger, along with every other non-Muslim. I hope this video serves as a great lesson to people, to help stop dog killings from happening. But unfortunately in Muslim countries, it looks like it won't stop anytime soon. But that's all I've got to say in this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and share this video to your friends, so they can know the truth about dogs in Islam. If you have any questions or video ideas about Islam or Malaysia, feel free to comment them down below. Also, I hope I can make money off of these videos so I can leave this place. But I highly doubt I can, since the topics I talk about are highly controversial. That is all from me. Goodbye.